Art helps us heal and grow. It is, in fact, an antidote. And that's the message of this week's cover story in the Charleston City Paper by Chloe Hogan. She talks with Carl Zerfla, the new artist in residence at the Gibbs Museum, and the story also profiles other special fall arts events like this week's Moja Festival. Hello from the Charleston City Paper. I'm Andy Brack, editor and publisher of the City Paper. Thanks for joining us this week. Before we get into this week's paper, time is running out for you to do two things. First, vote in our 2024 Burger Throwdown. It offers 6 fun categories, such as Best Faux Burger and Best Hangover Helper. Winners will be announced in the City Paper's October 11 issue. Here's a pro tip. You can vote once a day now through October 2nd. And second, enter your dog or your kitty or your lizard or snake now in our annual pet photo contest. Take part in both opportunities online at charlestoncitypaper.com. And now to the news. Senior editor Herb Fraser talked with several people about the meaning of the hot new political phrase, "we won't go back," and what it means in this election year. Read the interesting historical and modern insights that folks around town offered. Next, reporter Skylar Baldwin shares a story of how Charleston teachers are frustrated by new rules that require them to log their books and materials with the state. It's a practice some liken to scary government oversight. Finally, State House Bureau Chief Jack O'Toole reports on how State Superintendent of Education Ellen Weaver has aligned the State Education Department with a controversial content producer whose leader has admitted it is trying to indoctrinate students to adopting conservative viewpoints. Along those lines comes this week's editorial, which calls on state lawmakers to rein in Weaver and her attempts to indoctrinate our public school students. Meanwhile, in my weekly column, I outline how you should have faith in our state elections process in November. This commentary includes refreshing comments by the head of our state election agency. In Cuisine, food editor Connolly Hardaway writes about Bar Copa on Johns Island and about how popular Mex One restaurant is evolving its food options at its 2 remaining locations. And in Culture, our music writers shine lights on a new film showcasing the local band The Psychedelics, as well as a story on Beat, which has some musicians from King Crimson and performs September 29 at the Charleston Music Hall. Pick up a copy of the new issue of the award-winning City Paper at one of 700 locations in the area. You can also visit us online anytime at charlestoncitypaper.com to get more of the latest news and funny cartoons by Steve Steiglin and Robert Ariel, as well as a killer crossword puzzle and astrology section. Thanks for watching. I'm Andy Brack. Have a great week.